Hello everyone, I am Shubham Bhattacharya, and this is my qualifications that what I have done in my life. And I am the main coach and the founder of International One Academy, which is based in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I am an international certified career coach and also a CPT kinesiologist in the sports science category. Now I'm going to start with the public speaking webinar. So the main topic is that what is public speaking? So delivery is an essential to the whole package of your presentation. This is the thought of the day. Now we're going to start. What is a public speaking thing? It is a presentation that given live before an audience. Okay. And public speeches can cover a wide variety of different topics. The main goal of the speech may be to educate, entertain, or influence the listeners. So basically, what is it? That a public speaking is a type of presentation, and
sir, your voice is not audible. Just a second, our speaker is facing some network issue.
so am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Actually, there was a system issue, so that's why it got closed.
Sir, you're on mute.
The public speaking means to educate the people, to entertain them, and to influence in front of a large audience. So there are a lot of ways, like you can prepare online presentations, or also you can prepare your offline presentations through electronic and slideshows base. And there are many things about the public thing.
Yes, sir.
So reflects your confidence, and it allows your important points to sink in. Basically, your voice should be very hard when you are going into the public speaking thing. And it's very important in the field of education, in the field of management also, and in the field of, if I talk about the sports sector, if I talk about your social sector, like you people are doing. So it's very important. The importance of public speaking, why it is important? It is important because your fear, because many people are there who have the fear of public speaking, and which is your common fear. And the second thing is you're shy or introvert. If somebody is very shy and very introvert type people, introvert is a person who is just having a surrounding of one. And the third point is your many don't like a public speech. Like many don't like to do social works. Many don't like to speak in public. Many don't like to make more friends. Means they are not a extrovert type of people or ambivert. Now, lack of interest from social work, as I told you, that if there is a person who is not interested in social works, so for implementing him, for provoking him to do social work or to improve his capability of public speaking, so it is very important part of this public speaking. Now the selfishness. Many people don't do public speaking because they just don't know about this, or they just don't want to do because of some reasons. And the reason mainly could be your not doing social works. Means that from the point of the three, I mean the third, fourth, and fifth point are interrelated with each other. The lack of communication skills. Many people, many children, many colleagues, or many teachers also are there who are incapable of the communication skills. So the public speaking just prepare them to move into the future, and when you are moving down the future, or so you will find yourself in a large proportion of world. Lack of confidence. The people who are having lack of confidence in them, they are also not able to speak in public because they have some peer pressures, they have some, stage fears. So it is very important thing for them. Now, the dependency and the lack of leadership skills. If a person, for example, there is a manager in a company. Okay, so he is a manager because he is having some leadership skills to move the company and to support his or her subordinates. So if somebody uh, is dependent on somebody, like there are a proportion of 1,000 people, so he is just dependent on your like PM Modi. So he is a good public speaker. So that is why people are just following him. So it is very important for this topic. Now the third point is how to become a speaker, how to become a public speaker. So there are three important points. Just first of all, what we have to do is, if somebody is lacking some of their, the qualities of a public speaker. For example, there are a lot of people who just don't want to speak in the public because of the stage fear. And if if somebody is having a lot of qualification skills also, or their their technical skills also, so that's why also they are not able to speak in the public because of their stage fear. So how to do this? That the first point is to record yourself as you practice. First of all, you have to, what you have to do is, you have to record. You have to record in terms of your camera, the video recorders, or you can record your speeches on your registers or your diaries. It means first you have to prepare yourself that what I have to speak in front of the public. Now the second point is talk in front of a mirror. First of all, this is the most important thing to gain your confidence. You have to rehearse before you implement the task. You have to talk in front of the mirror. Like the mirror is your audience and you are the speaker. This is the most best, this is the best technique to boost your morale. And the third point is gather some friends to form an audience. You people will be having a lot of friends who are, some of your best friends or some of your just friends. Here, you just want some friends, a good friends who can support you, who generally supports your feelings, who generally supports your skills. You just have to gather them. Just call 1 to 4 of your friends or your parents if you have, if they support you, or for your cousins. You just call them up and then just speak in front of them, and the matter will be the matter which you have prepared the last day or whatever. Under the topic of that how to become a speaker, the primary points are the right and effective speech. That how to write an effective speech. The first thing you will want to do is work on writing a well organized engaging speech. You're going, for example, the next day you are having a public speech in front of around 500 people. That what you will be doing, just you have to note down, you have to write a well organized speech. You have to look into the verbs, you have to look into the pronunciations, so that it don't feels bad in front of the public. So before doing this, before a speech, what you have to do is just take a deep breath if you feel nervous. So the important point over here is that adjust to your surroundings. Always the introvert persons are more prone to the mockery side. So that is why you have to adjust to your surroundings first. If you don't like some people uh, around you, so you have to adjust yourself first before going to the stage of public speakers. Because if you're going to be a public speaker, you have to listen a lot, you have to hear a lot, the abusive languages or whatever. You have to be fully prepared that you will be going to hurt yourself. Somebody is going to hurt yourself. Now, the second point is overcome the fear of speaking. Fear of public speaking is very real. Yes, it is very real. I think there will be around 50 participants today. So there will be around 25 or 50 or all of them who are not able to speak in front of the public, or they have a slight fear of public speaking. And this is very real. But this is not the end. You can speak in the public also, because you also have some feelings, you also have a lot of thoughts in your mind. So if you don't feel confident when giving your speech, your listeners may pick up on that. And this is the same thing I told you, that you have to adjust your surroundings. You have to adjust your surroundings. लोग मजाक उड़ा सकते हैं यहाँ पर. आज पीएम मोदी को कौन खराब नहीं बोलता. So this is the fact. And there are a lot of things जो आपके थॉट से दूसरे का थॉट शायद मैच ना करे. And this is what happens. So this can make your presentation less effective. So first, try to overcome the fear of speaking by these three important tasks. Record yourself as your practice, talk in front of a mirror, and gather some friends to form an audience. Now, practice the speech. Practicing your speech improves your public presentation skills. When you will be keep practicing your speech at your home or at your workplace, you will get habitual to that. So it also increases your familiarity with the presentation. As a result, your speech will go smooth. And yes, there are a lot of people who don't have to prepare for the public speaking because they are God gifted. There are people like that. You just have to practice the speech. If you are a rookie, give the speech. When you have written a good speech, you feel more confident. Suppose you are going to speech the next day, and you have written, so you will be feeling very confident at that time, because you know that what you have to speak in front of the public. So about giving a speech in public, and you have practiced, you're ready to actually give the speech. And to implement these, the first, second, third, and fourth point, you just have to try these 3 points. They record yourself as your practice, talk in front of a mirror, and gather some friends to form an audience. These are the basics of public speaking. We're going to talk about the improving skills of public speaking and leadership. So first of all, what you have to do here is you have to control your voice. Your voice should be very good. Your voice should be a personality-based voice. Like what happens in a public, for example, you are in a traffic, you're calling someone. So first when you call someone, so you just hear the voice of a woman. You just hear the voice of a female. And why it's so? Because a female voice is very good. It's very smooth, so that you can hear, you can hear the female's voice in a very harsh traffic. You have to control your voice first. And there are a lot of points I will let you know. Now the body language. You have to create a body language. Many people just use their hands, use their facial expressions to make them understand to make the people understand that what he or she wants to say. You have to uh, prepare your posture. You have to stand straight. You have to sit straight. You have to talk politely. So these are the things. Now the delivery of the speech. Delivery of the speech here means that what you are saying, in what context you are saying, and what the person in front is understanding from. And the find the relative audience and a word with the profession. Now, to improve the skill of public speaking and leadership, there also a point to find the relative audience. So, for example, you are going to speak in the public, the next day, and there are around 500 people in an auditorium, and just see that in that auditorium there are 4 to 5 or just one person you know or her. So just feel while speaking in the public, just feel that you are speaking to that person only if you are a rookie. And if you are a professional public speaker, there is no boundary. And a word with the professional, if after trying those 4 or 5 points I told you earlier, if anything is not helping you to become a public speaker, then you just go to a medical practitioner, or you can just go to a certified counselor. So he can help you out to become a professional in your public speech by removing the anxiety, stress, and depression from your mind, and just opening you and just making you to fly as a bird in the sky. Importance of leadership. Importance of leadership. Now, basically, what is a leadership? A leadership is an important function of management. Obviously, there are a lot of BBS students or MBA students over here, I think so. They must be knowing about the leadership skills and the qualities of a leader. So it just maximize the efficiency and to achieve organizational goals. Means a leader is a manager. The leader is a person who just help the organization, who just help the people, who just help the country, who just help the full universe to attain their goals, or to change or to influence them that what is right or what is wrong. For example, the Sadhguru or Sandeep Maheshwari, he is an influencer. So he is a leader also. He is acting as a leader to the people who are acting or are the patients of depression and stress and anxiety, and who don't know that what I have to do in life. Now the importance, then what are the importance of leadership? What does a leader do? A leader initiates action. What the board of directors or the people have planned. For example, in your home, uh, your father plans that what we have to do, that we have to manufacture a new house. Then he just plans it, and then there is a thekedar, the contractor. He just initiate the action. So he is the leader for the masons or your laborers. Now the second point is motivation. A leader has the quality to motivate the people. Why it is important? Because he just motivate. Whether there is a subordinate who is having some personal issues, whether it is external or it is internal. So the subordinate will tell his or her problem to the leader or the manager, so it will help him. Now the providing guidance. A leader is a provider of guidance. He guides the people, like Sadhguru is guiding the people that what is the truth, what is right or what is wrong. Creating confidence. Yes, to create a confidence in you inside your body, and to prove yourself that who the hell are you. Just prove in front of the whole world that who are you. Now, building morale and the willpower. Both are the almost the same thing. So here you have to build a morale if you want to be a leader, or a leader is having this quality in him. Coordination means you have to work with the unity. All the taxi drivers in Mumbai city have the unity. So there is a coordination between them, and there will be a leader. For example, if I talk about the politicians, PM Modi is the leader, and in his and under his leadership, all the states of India are working. Communication skills, because of communication skills, also leadership was also very important. And because of communication skills, also the public speaking thing is also implemented over here. So a leader is a person who is having the communication skills as well as the public speaking. If there is a leader, or there is someone, a person who lack this communication skills, so then we can't call him a leader. Communication skills contains a lot of procedures, a lot of facts. You have to prove yourself. You just don't have to break the chain between the communication. Now the mental support. A leadership is also very important because it supports the mental strategies, or the mental facts, or the mental thing, so that the subordinates, so that the people, so that the person should not get or must not get the stress, anxiety. Now, the qualities of a leader. What are the qualities of a leader? The personality and the appearance. Suppose there is a manager of Genpact. So he is the leader of his subordinates. So he will be having the personality and the physical appearance in front of the people, that who I am. If you are entering a Taj hotel, anywhere, just you will find someone who is having a physical appearance, and he will be the manager. In flights, if you're going, you will find the air hostesses. They have the personality. So they are called as a leader also. Now, the intelligence, leaders are intelligent. He just have to prove. He just have to prove the right thing in front of the people. People just follow them. People just influence them. Not like the YouTubers. A leader is not just like the YouTuber. Now, communication skills, as I told you before, also this skill is the most important quality of a leader. Communication skills means there should be no breakage of chain of communication in between the subordinates or the manager, or in between the head of an organization to the others. For example, you people are working in a social organization, so there are a lot of presidents and secretaries. So these are the leaders of the organization, and each subordinate, each person, each board of directors have the right to tell each and everything, the facts, their views, their thoughts, to their leader. The goal making. Why goal making? Because a leader helps the organization, help the person or the public to create a goal and to implement thereafter. Knowledge of respective works. This is also a quality of a leader, because a leader has the knowledge of respective works. For example, I have the knowledge of the sports science. I have the knowledge of nutrition in sports. You people must be having the knowledge of business. You people must be having the knowledge of the, the NGOs, the food marketing, or whatever. Now, broad vision. A leader just shows you the broad vision. You just have to break the range of your life. Just break the range. A leader helps you to just break the range of your life to move further in your life. If you think that you have done your MBA and it is just the end that मैं पैसा कमाऊंगा और बस, there are a lot of things. If you can break the chain, if you can break the range of your life, you can move forward. And because of this leader, you will be able to. Not logical. A leader's views are very logical in nature. He has the capability, he has the ability to speak in their own way. He know that what is right and what is wrong, and the people just have to follow them. But a leader must not provoke anyone to follow them. So there are a lot of leaders, there are a lot of speakers out there. If I talk about the PM Modi, or if I talk about the Rahul Gandhi, if I talk about the Sadhguru, Sandeep Maheshwari, and the YouTubers like, and that guy who's what's his name, that technical Guruji. So he is just pretending to be a leader, but that doesn't mean that you have to follow him. A leader is not provoking you to follow them. Nobody is provoking you. Now, humanity pro. A leader is full of humanity. He's a humanist. He knows the actual thing of your life, of the people. He knows that there is a poverty in our country. So how to just manage the poverty in a country. So a leader knows that how to do that. He knows that how to uh, talk with my subordinates, to implement him, to just motivate him to attain the goals of an organization. Self-confidence and willpower. These are the 3 points a person must have. A leader must have the self-confidence thing, and the willpower thing. The responsible and supportive. A leader is a responsible player. A leader is a supportive player also. So he will be supportive to all of the people. There is a manager. Suppose there is a manager in an organization. So it is his responsibility to support a person, to support his subordinates. In all the sectors, leadership is very important. The management thing is very important. Good luck, and thank you for being a part of the IAA. And there are more points I will let you know in some minutes, please. Just give me some moment. I will elaborate these points for you. I will open up if people are having any type of issues or any type of questions, you can just drop the questions in your chat box. So I will let you know about your questions.
So if anyone have any queries or any questions, they can unmute themselves or they can put in chat box.
Recording stopped.
Sir, can you give some tips to how to increase the self-confidence?
Yes, I will. Just give me some moment. I have to elaborate some words actually.
Yeah, sure, sir.
So voice control. As I told you that how to just control your voice over here. You just have to, as you told, I think Ms. Gunjan told me to elaborate the self-confident portion also. So I will do the same right away. That how to control the voice over here. Just start with some exercises, do some yogas in the morning. Just change your schedule. If you are sleeping at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, just shift your schedule and just sleep by 10 p.m. and just try to wake up in the morning as early as possible, like by your 6 o'clock in the morning, and just do some yogas, do some exercises, do some cardios. If you want, any type of, the things about the voice control thing, I will let you know. Now the body language. The body language thing is, you just have to stand up straight when you're speaking in front of a large audience. So if when you are standing up straight, you are just speaking in front of the public, that means it will just provoke your personality. People just look at your personality, whether you are a speaker or whatever. If you're not able to speak in the public with a view to, with a view to the truth or right thing. So if your personality is not good, the people won't follow you. In many ways, the personality doesn't matter whether you are a, mainly the what thing matter is the successful in life. Uh, if like for example, there is Sadhguru, he is very successful in life. He is just doing his deeds. He is just influencing people. You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of your personality. You have to take care of your facial expression. You just have to stand straight. You don't have to walk here and there while speaking a lot. Many people use their hands over like this. You just don't have to do like that. Just be a normal man, not like a bird. So these are the things you have to, and there's a point, posture. If your posture is not good, just consult a doctor or for your certified personal coach. So he will let you know that how your posture will be rectified. You should stand straight. You should speak very politely, very cleanly in front of the people. Your words should be very proper in that manner. Now, the delivery of a speech, as I told you, the good with the with good body language also. The delivery of speeches also matters. So mainly, you have to speak slowly, but not too slowly, and but not too very quickly, because there are a lot of people. There will be a lot of people in the audience who will be hearing you. Many are there who are not able to understand the English language properly, so they just needed in a slower pace. But you have to speak in the public slowly, but not too slowly. Now, when you are giving some ideas to the people, you are giving your thoughts, you are just sharing your views. Just pause in between, and just try to hear them. Give them a chance. Give
Recording
your
in
audience a
progress.
chance to just understand the ideas you have given right away. Okay, now you have to avoid many words in front of the public speaking. You just have to avoid, the abusive languages. You just have to, you just don't have to think over that. If you are in front of the public speaking, or if you are in front of a large audience, you just have to speak right away. Nobody is giving you a pause over there. If you are on the stage, you have to speak. You just don't have to do that कि मुझे क्या बोलना था, यार मैं तो भूल गया. If you are doing so, then you are not a public speaker. Just go to your home and just sit. Public speaker is a person जिसके दिल से सारे बातें सामने आए. If you are a knowledgeable person, you will get the thoughts and you will speak in front of the people. Now, define the relative audience means, as I told you earlier also, you just, if you are a rookie, you know that this is your first time. So what you have to do is just find your relative, find your the friends the teacher and just try to think in front of the 500 people that you are just trying to convey your speech or your thoughts to that person only. So if you have the fear of your stage fear, then also you can implement your thoughts different. You have to feel that you are just speaking to that person only in front of a large or huge audience of 500 to 1000 or whatever. Now, a word with the professional, as I told you earlier also, if you are having any type of issues, any type of problems regarding the public speaking things, they are and you have applied all of the rectification, all of the things. I mean, these things you have practiced a lot, and then also you are not able to speak in front of the public. So it doesn't mean that you won't be able to do such things. You can take the help of a medical practitioner, you can take the help of a certified counselor or it's your coach or a psychiatrist, so he or she can help you out in such manner, rectify, or he can remove stress, anxiety, depression, or whatever problem or whatever internal or external problems you are having. You just need a good friend, you just need a good doctor, you just need a good coach or a counselor, whether you are going in front of the public or not. Now, the main thing is, if we are talking about the self confidence or your willpower thing, what you have to do, it doesn't mean that you have to watch a lot of videos from Sandeep Maheshwari or any of the motivational speakers out there, because the motivation is just a source. If you think that motivation से मेरी जिंदगी सवर जाएगी, so that doesn't mean it is a motivation. For example, suppose you are having an examination and you know that tomorrow is your physics exam. You are having the fear. You will call your friends to grab some motivation. भाई क्या होगा? That is a motivation, because you are just seeking a temporary satisfaction. Motivation is just a temporary satisfaction for your life to implement some part of your work. What you have to do is just you have to keep the motivation thing aside, because it is a temporary base. You have to increase your willpower. That मेरा कल फिजिक्स एग्जामिनेशन है, मैं फेल हूँ चाहे पास हूँ, मैं खुद हूँ. That is the main thing. If you can gain your willpower, you don't need the motivation. A lot of people are there who are watching the motivational speakers. They are helping. They are not provoking you, or they are not making you to do that